In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to document code in Google Gemini. Whether you're polishing a small script or a full project, this quick workflow will help you turn raw code into clear, helpful documentation that others can understand and you can maintain over time. First, open Google Gemini. You can use the web interface or the app, and it helps to start a fresh chat so the model focuses on your current task. If you're working with a larger code base, consider tackling one file or module at a time to keep the conversation targeted. Next, paste your code snippet. Gemini works with any programming language, but context matters. Include the functions, classes, and key logic that need documentation, not just a fragment. If your code relies on helper functions or imports, paste those too, or briefly summarize them so Gemini sees the full picture. Before you paste, remove sensitive information like API keys, secrets, or private URLs. It's also smart to strip out data samples that shouldn't be shared. Now ask Gemini to add documentation. Be specific about the format you want. If you prefer inline comments, say so. If your team uses docstrings, mention the style you follow, such as Google style or NumPy style docstrings. If you need an external guide, ask for a short README style explanation. Tell Gemini who the audience is, beginner, intermediate, or expert, so it can adjust depth and jargon. Ask for concise, clear explanations of functions, classes, parameters, return values, and overall logic. If examples would help your team, request usage examples that show typical inputs and outputs, plus any edge cases worth noting. You can say something like, please add Google-style docstrings for a beginner audience, include parameter and return descriptions, and provide a short usage example for each public function. After you submit the prompt, let Gemini generate the documentation. If the output is close but not perfect, guide it. You can ask for shorter comments, more precise terminology, or consistency with your project's naming and tone. If anything looks generic or hand-wavy, request deeper explanations where needed. Finally, review and refine for clarity, completeness, and accuracy. Cross-check that every documented parameter exists, that return types match reality, and that examples actually run. Make sure comments explain why choices were made, not just what the code does. If the documentation feels too dense, ask Gemini to simplify. If it's too light, ask it to expand. When you're happy, copy the docstrings or comments back into your code or save the external docs in your project. This approach keeps your documentation reliable, useful, and easy to maintain.